Oh,
Welcome back. How you doing? I'm doing good.
what was that?
I don't know.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, asshole teachers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I felt bad for my dad though. Like with that teacher in first grade. It made my mom really mad. She's like, I wanted to get you out of that class, but I couldn't. And I think that teacher wanted to hold me back too. Because I didn't do a very good job, and my mom was like, no. He's not staying with her again. Yeah.
I think it was the principal or assistant principal hated my mother.
Why is that?
She worked at the no reason.
Oh.
He was insane.
I was hoping you were going to be like, because she cussed him out for something that happened.
Well, she did play a part in him getting fired.
Oh yeah? You got fired? Nice.
Yes, because he was insane. So Anthony went to the same school I did for a little bit, community Christian, and so he was there, and he was in his class, and he hated Anthony, and I think he hated him because of my mother, partly. And he was just unjustly getting after Anthony and stuff, and there was one time there was these balls that were inflated or something like that. He got upset because the kids used the thing and they weren't put away. Yeah, I think that's what it is. They weren't put away. So he came in and had the things, he's yelling, flinging them around. They're preschoolers. And he's upset. He's like, oh, Jim. And so my mom's like, that's not appropriate. And so, yeah, the school committee got together and they talked. My mom was honest with him. And she's like, I can respect him professionally, but I don't respect him. Like, I can respect his position, but not him. And I don't remember the other stuff, but it was kind of like, wow, I didn't know I did this stuff happened.
Yeah, I think the school was happy when that bitch finally retired. Because she was there so long, she had, like, seniority. They couldn't get rid of her.
She's even, like a gross lingering smell.
Even though she was mean to, like, all the students. Like, I had people, I remember, like, talking with kids on the bus. And they were like, oh, yeah, Mrs. Cook. She made me cry. I was like, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, like, she was a bitch to everybody.
Oh.
Nice necklace. Can I sell it? You alright? You have tuberculosis. What is your problem? Why are you all of a sudden a moody teenager? Look what you've done!
My period. It's coming out of my mouth. Oh, gross.
That is gross.
I'm sorry.
It's funny but gross. I'm gonna period all over this wall.
She, like, blasts off out of the trap.
It's a very gross image.
What a oddly specific setup. Like I knew things were gonna come out of the wall.
We died 9 times. Wow.
I didn't die at all, so that's the
What
thing.
happened before that impossible room? I feel like I didn't
The
die.
catapults.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Black Lady? Are you back? We have advanced technology.
We culturally appropriated her.
Oh yeah, these bugs, they're stupid. I don't like them. What time is it? It's 30. My shirt is so tight it gives me edge.
Oh man.
Ashley's on the other side. He just smashes through it. He shoots through it with his gun. With his shotgun.
He uses his blur powers like that. He uses molecules.
He uses the mine thrower and grenades. Ashley's like, hang on, stop! I gotta save you!
He takes the stuff that one guy from one of the newer games who punched the boulder took.
One of the newer games who punched the boulder?
Yeah, there's like a boulder falling and he like punched it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it was Chris or something.
One of the newer Resident Evil games?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense, because something like that happens in Res 5. Which is it? Co-op will play that. It's not as good as this one.
What is
What?
that?
What? What? I didn't dodge that? Let me tell you something about dodge. Should have
Car
worked that
company.
time.
That's what you have to tell us about dodge.
What?
We tell you something about dodging. Okay, then you said.
Ah. Kick! See? You like that? Yeah, you do. Is that TMP? It is. Hell yeah.
GMP.
Can I run in here? Oh, I can. Cool. Get off of me, you insect! I'm turned around now. I don't know where I... Oh. There's no point to killing these. That's why I'm not killing them. They just infinitely respawn. Oops.
You're a pizza.
Get off me! I only have... I only have so much ammo.
I have the body of a pig.
What? How are you supposed to avoid that? Tell me.
Have you watched the video? I have the body of a pig.
No, it sounds disturbing. I don't think I want to watch it.
It's stupid.
Is it disturbing?
Some people, yeah. Pretty much what happens in it is these people are using I forgot what the technique's called, but it's when you record a room that has suspected ghost activity, and then you play back, and so you can hear messages in it. And so they're looking at this one thing, and I think there's some weird looking stuff. The footage was kind of spooky.
You slut face. That was
That's
bullshit.
a terrible looking face for one of those. That's not getting any guys, I think.
Okay, so I have the body of the pig. Sounds cool now. Ghosts.
And yeah, they're just looking at this thing. It's like, any ghosts in here? And then you hear, I have the body of a pig.
Is it like supposed to be like a real thing, or
Yeah.
ghosts
Now,
don't
what's
talk?
really freaky to me
Ghosts don't talk.
is the Fallen Angel video. That one freaked me out.
What is it? Tell me. I'm interested.
It was like some people down in Mexico or something like that. They were looking around. It's nighttime. They have like the green night vision on.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like feathers and stuff. It's in the like a little wooded area. And so they're seeing these feathers, and they come across this just white creature.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes at them.
Is it skinny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's been called a lot of things. It's been called the Rake. It's been called SCP-096. Yeah, I've seen that.
Well, it's been around since before the SCP stuff. That was like middle school. Adam showed me it. And,
yeah, that one didn't scare me too much. Why is it called Fallen Angel? That's kind of
because like feathers, I guess.
What? Again, how am I supposed to dodge that when I don't have a prompt and I don't see it coming because it's invisible? Ugh. I remember that teacher got mad at me and yelled at me because I brought cupcakes for everybody because it was my birthday, and then I accidentally spilled them. And she was like, "Oh, Caleb," like she was so disappointed. God, I wish I wish you could say stuff now as an adult that you couldn't say as a kid.
Yeah.
It's like, shut your whore mouth. I'm a, 9-year-old boy who dropped a thing. Why are you in here? Why? I'm killing you. I'm killing you. You're dead. You're dead too. I'm dead. Acid. They couldn't get in last time. Anyways, I'd be like, shut your whore mouth. I'm a 9-year-old kid. I have a right to drop something. You're a bitch. You're constantly rude. You're mean to everybody. You yell at everybody. You're 4 feet tall. I just want to punch you in the face. Rage. I hope she's one of our subscribers.
Yeah, go screw yourself.
I'd also yell at that bald asshole math teacher who calls us all idiots too. You know, sometimes rules really get in the way of people who deserve stuff.
I really wish I reacted differently to Hunter, the boy Hunter, not my friend Hunter.
The dickhead Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. He was a dick.
I hated him. In 7th grade, he said I was dumber than a box of rocks.
That kid was an idiot.
I'm still mad about that.
Pretty sure he dropped out in like 7th grade-ish. Ow! He didn't like me because I had long hair, so he thought I was a hippie. Like, we were like doing some like music project in history class, and I was like giving my input. He's like, "No, we don't like stupid hippies' inputs." And I was like, I'm not a hippie. Like, I wasn't mad so much as it's like I'm not a hippie. Like, what's your problem? And he was a douche. Even Tyler, his friend, well, I don't know if he was actually his friend, but Tyler R, probably know which one I'm talking about. The redneck one, even he didn't like him.
Yeah.
Because, like, someone's asking him, he's like, why'd Hunter leave? He was like, I don't know, probably because everybody here hated him. I'm like, thank you. Get out of here, bug.
You tried, like, take pictures down Alicia's shirt.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's sexual something. You
Yeah.
could get sent to jail for that.
Uh-huh. It's like, wow.
I wish I had been a little bit more rebellious in school. I was too good of a kid. Like, obviously, you don't want to, like, get picked into fights and stuff. Like, it's mainly just because of those 2 teachers is why I feel like I should say that. Not so much for other students, but I just wish I had cussed out that math teacher. Given him a piece of my mind. And the same with that. Well, that was 1st grade, but still. Oh.
Like, what I would have done for the Hunter thing is just make a big scene of it and be like, "Whoa, you found a smart box of rocks?" Except for, like, funnier. But just, like, not argue that he found that I'm dumber than a box of rocks, but act like he found some really intelligent box of rocks and make a big scene in class. So I'm not getting after him or insulting him, but I'm interrupting class, and they find out I'm interrupting class because he insulted me. So I'm coming off as really good because I'm just going with it, but getting him in trouble too. That's how I'd like to do it.
Yeah. Oh, this part's fun. They're all chanting, and then you throw a grenade down there if you have a grenade, which I don't have one right now. And then, yes!
Or an SCP down there.
So happy. Dick hard. Is Dick hard, Isaac?
It's never is.
I was hoping you'd be like, Also,
No.
pro tip number 606. I already said. Pro tip number 607. I believe if you don't jump off those swinging things fast enough, they like stop swinging, and then you have to jump down there and go back through that entire sewer thing again. At which point you might as well restart the game because F that noise. Also, you need to kill this guy. He runs away if you don't kill him fast enough. No. What? Fall! Or he tries to run away. Is he dead? No.
Luckily, I don't remember having any, like, mean, bad teachers.
Look at you. Remember how happy I was when other people got mad at that math teacher?
Yeah.
When they complained about him. They were like, yeah, he said this and da-da-da-da. There was like one point where in Math App's class, the class that he was so against for whatever reason, literally all the students were bad-mouthing him, and the teacher there is like, you guys should probably stop this. Like, I'm not supposed to condone this. I think that happened in a couple of the math classes, actually, Math Apps, because I had Math Apps twice. I remember the first one because it was the same year.
Is that a typewriter on there?
Yeah, I think so. But first, we're going to talk to Murchie McMurchin over here.
Oh, that's not true. I had Samuelson, so...
He was just a creep.
Well, he did have... He seemed really insulting when I had,
He was an idiot.
when I had zoology, whatever. Because I didn't want to dissect anything, so I just told him I couldn't because it went against my beliefs.
Uh-huh.
And I think he kind of, like, had some sass on his face. Like, you stupid Christian boy. And then, I told him that Tyler has this thing against worms.
Uh-huh.
They just make him sick.
Uh-huh.
And so we were dissecting worms, and so he just like, I can't do that.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you even talk about worms, it's bothered him.
Okay.
I don't know how he is now, but
Okay.
so he asked if I can say that to him. So I went to Samuelson for him
Uh-huh.
and told him, and he just kind of like, he said something under his breath and like rolled his eyes. And it's
Because
like,
you want a girl with big boobs.
screw you, dude.
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry that I don't want to cut things open, and I'm sorry that worms gross him out, and I'm the one talking for him. Like, get over yourself. At least I don't go stare at the field when I have a class going I'm supposed to be teaching. At least I don't pass kids. Like, there's no conspiracy about me passing kids because they have big breasts.
My friend, remember Rodney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rodney's sister. He's like, my sister and
I
her
didn't know he
friend.
had a sister.
Yeah, his sister can bench over 1,000 pounds with her legs. I
Wow.
remember him saying that in middle school, and everybody was like, and the teacher was like, "That's scary." He's like, "It is scary."
See? And I'll never be as buff as her because I don't care enough to.
What was I gonna say? Oh, this part. Look at me dodging these arrows. I'm such a stud.
Dude. I'm not gonna lie, I've turned a little homo for you.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he's like, my sister and her friends like actually tested it. Like they like sent a girl with normal sized breasts up, you know, and she's like, "Can I go to the library?" And he's like, "No, sit down." And then like a girl with big boobs went up, or like they showed cleavage or something. I don't remember which it was. And he was like, "Yeah, okay." And he wrote him a note to go to the library or something like that.
The reality is just because the one with the big stuff was actually like a good kid and the other one couldn't be trusted. And so he just unjustly getting judged. It's just all the situations end up like that. That's one thing that sucks is there is the possibility of that.
I remember that math teacher got, you remember Nate? Short
like
hair.
Blonde?
Kind of blondish, kind of darker skin. Kind of like looked like he was tan. Super nice guy, thin, short hair. Jeremiah's brother. I don't know if they actually were brothers. They were just. He played basketball and football.
I don't know.
So the math teacher really got on him about like a bunch of stuff. Like, I mean, like seriously, like hated him. Like his because like he showed up like a few minutes late or like 30 seconds late or something like that to his class. And so the teacher's like, "Why do you keep interrupting my class?" He's like, "Well, I was talking to my coach." And he's like, "I'm gonna talk to your coach," and da-da-da-da-da. And like he did it again. And then like he said he either did talk to the coach or didn't talk to him. Dude was like screaming at him. And it's like, calm down. You haven't even started anything yet. You literally just started writing on the board. And you're saying he's that did a lot of damage. I'm pissed now. And you're saying he's interrupting your class. And then there was another time when he thought he like was really big and he like knew music and all this stuff. He like did this thing. He's like, the worst day in music history because this happened today and da 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 da. And it was like, okay. Like at the time I didn't really pay attention because I didn't really care and didn't want to be there. But now I wonder. I'm like, I wonder how accurate like that was. I wonder because some of his stuff sounded like this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. This is just his own opinion.
Well,
but
I'm curious now too.
Hey Caleb, why don't you hit the target, idiot? But like, yeah, he did like this thing. It was like, oh, this is the worst day in musical history because this happened. And then he was playing some really bad music one day. It was like sounded like Metallica, which also sounds really bad, but I don't think it was. But it was some like really garbage song from some garbage band, and Nate said he's like, I don't really listen to music like this. And then like he just like exploded going off on rap music and stuff. He's like, oh, Lil Wayne, I listened to this many Lil Wayne songs and and there was this much cussing and blah 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 and all this stuff. He was going off and it's like, dude, calm down, okay? He's entitled to have an opinion.
Also, did he know that Nate listened to rap?
Yeah, well, because Nate talked about Lil Wayne a lot, which I don't like Lil Wayne either. He really sucks. But at the same time, I was much more on Nate's side than I was on his side.
That's just unnecessarily rude, and you know, a lot of times if you say stuff like that, it makes them want to dig in more.
Yeah, like I said, I really wish I'd opened my mouth more.
Yeah.
I wish I had defended myself more, like, specifically in that class. Like, not so much in other situations, because in other ones it's like, yeah, whatever. but like specifically towards him.
When you were talking about the person, I thought you were talking about the math teacher. See, I just don't quite recall who Nate is, but I think it's funny how bad I don't remember people I went to school with.
That's pretty bad.
It's like if I see them, I'll be like, oh yeah.
I wonder if I've never done this before. Oh, dude, I can go up here? Dude, no freaking way. No freaking way.
It's like Breath of the Wild.
Dude, I never knew I could go up there. This entire time I played this game, I've always gone downstairs and been like, oh, I gotta dodge the bullets. This part is no longer hard.
There was the math teacher that replaced the big fat one.
Yeah, the young guy with white, or not white, with blonde streaks in his hair that everybody said was gay.
That's who I thought you were talking about.
No.
I thought you were going to talk about... So in our class, he was like handing out candy or gave out candy when he answered something right or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And there was one time he threw a piece of candy at this girl, like just a soft arch throw, you know? And it went right down her shirt, and he was red. He was so embarrassed by it. He's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It was an accident. Everybody knew it was an accident, and everybody thought it was funny. Because it's like, wow, what are the chances you get right between that?
I remember Michael E. was like, oh, first day he's there, he's like, oh, he's so gay, he's definitely gay, he wouldn't shut up about it. It's like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you were gay. There's a lot of stuff he did to make me think he was gay. I could go either way. I wouldn't be surprised if he was. I could see him being gay.
I saw him looking up hookahs on his phone in class one day.
Looking at what?
Hookahs.
What's that?
Wow, I know what hookahs are and someone else doesn't.
I need 6 corpses here.
They're like water, like a weird smoking thing. Water vapor and...
So like vape?
Kind of. I don't fully know. Okay, who made these pictures and why are they there? Who bought them?
So you could have 6 corpses to light the way. I don't know if it's to light the way, but...
Jaws? Oh. I thought he was going to say, what the heck?
Jaws?
What the heck? I thought a bullet was put through your head. I'm an old kid.
They just look like shit.
As those Dominican Republicans.
Let's talk more about irritating school situations. This is pleasing me. It's making me play the game better. Oh, I remember this. This is the second part of why it was so hard.
This is the part where if you die a bunch of times, they like remove some people.
This part's not that hard.
And they're like in the background and stuff.
Learn to get good. This is nowhere near as hard as the part that I was stuck on. Where I said I got stuck here for so long. First time I played this game on Pro. Yeah. Look, the scythe comes through the wall.
Look, boo. I see you. You're dead. Well, that's nice.
Apparently God Hand scales to how you play too. So like if you're really good, like I did, I thought I did really good. It gets really hard. That's why I'm probably stuck now.
I missed the one class, I think the Marines came by and we had like the obstacle courses for PE and stuff.
Yeah, those are fun. Where'd it go?
One of the Ashleys went down and her pants came off. Her PE shorts and everyone's like, whoa.
Oh.
Like,
was it Tyler's sister? Or was it different?
No, different one.
Oh.
Like one that everybody thought was hot.
I remember the one that had blonde hair. She was really attractive. Yeah, they have rocket launchers.
Pretty sure it was Ashley. I don't know. I don't care.
You missed and didn't hit the lynch mob either. It's a rap song. Did I do a good job rapping it?
Yeah.
Did I sound like a big burly black man?
Every day.
That's what I was going for. There's this kid on Dr. Phil who wanted to look like an Asian pop star. And so he like got like a bunch of surgery done and his lips were really big and stuff. I was like, who wants to look like an Asian? And then my mom was like, Dr. Phil's trying to explain to him that you can't be like your idol or something like that or whatever. I don't remember what it was. Funny part was I was like, you know, I want to be and look like Michael Duncan, but you don't see me changing anything. My mom's like, you're not a big, bald, buff black man. I'm like, I know, it sucks.
You should be happy, Mom. I'm not saying bad things about black people now.
Michael Duncan was a scary man. His voice is so deep and he was so big.
Yeah.
Apparently he was a really nice guy, though.
See, and there's an example of a character being different than how I know them, and I don't care. Because Kingpin's always been a big, fat, white man. But it's like, I just like Michael Duncan. And, so I
there's
didn't
another
care.
one.
I just did not care.
Oh, shit. Gotta run all the way over here.
Gotta run from the gonorrhea. Gonna give this man diarrhea.
Where's my rifle? Oh!
I was not upset that I missed her underwear.
I was.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't remember the guy's name, but this one guy was asking this one girl. He was talking about like, Brittany's so hot, like she's the hottest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
And
Adam's girlfriend, Brittany?
no, I think her last name started with M.
I can only think of Adam's girlfriend.
She had like darker skin, short. She got most fashionable in the yearbook for some reason, which is like, why? She wears her hoodie all the time. That's not really fashionable.
Fashionable Isaac.
But he was talking to this one girl, Taya, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't remember the conversation. He's just talking about like, I can take pictures of her in the locker room type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, wow. Yeah. It's pretty messed up.
Yeah, that's grounds for expulsion.
Yeah.
Oh, he dies in one shot. Cool. Hooray!
I would never die in one shot. I'm too tough.
Me either. I'm like...
You know,
I'm like Superman's voice actor in the show Chuck. He gets shot a lot in that show, and they made a joke about it.
Tim Daly or something?
No, what's his name?
George Newbern?
Adam, what's his name? I'm trying to remember the opening because it says everyone's name. Adam, He plays John Casey in the show, and he voices Superman. He's got a very serious face. Big guy. Adam... Crap, I can't remember his last name. Damn it.
Chuck, do you have Chuck DVD?
Yeah, I have something right over there. It should be on the second shelf. I also have it on Blu-ray.
I'm not shaking, just a nerd.
Adam Baldwin.
Oh. Adam Baldwin.
He's... that picture of him. He's... Where is he? Yeah.
Oh. When did he voice Superman? The only
That
Superman.
guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
The only Superman voices I remember are Tim Daly or whatever, and George Newbern, Sephiroth.
Oh, Sephiroth! I'm excited for the Final Fantasy remake.
That's the cover by the two little Asian girls that turn into Mothra from Godzilla.
What?
There's these small little twin women that turn into Mothra, or summon Mothra or something. They're like, Godzilla! It's kind of weird. And then Mothra comes by and sheds its wings on
So
things.
behind this door is where you can get the broken butterfly magnum, but you need Ashley with you.
I'm pretty sure I told you about the Mothra thing.
What Mothra thing?
The two little Asian twins that, like, summon Mothra.
No. You did not. I would have remembered.
I watched Mechagodzilla.
Have you seen the new Godzilla? Is it any
No.
good?
I have not seen it. I've only seen Mechagodzilla. I've seen the cartoon that came out in like the 90s or whatever. Early 2000s. Which I don't remember much of it. It's just like, oh, Godzilla. And I saw the terrible 90s American Godzilla.
I'm not a big Godzilla fan, so...
I just always liked Godzilla, the creature. I never watched the thing, really.
I've never been a fan. I played one of the games at a friend's house, thought it was pretty fun. That's about it.
I always wanted to play this one Godzilla fighting game that they showed on Toonami commercials. Looked cool.
We should play it. Which one is it?
I
I remember the one I played was on Xbox. It was pretty fun, I won't lie. I was like, who are all these giant bugs, though? Because they all look like bugs to me. I skipped a cutscene. Oh, so the weird hat guy called, and he's like, Mr. Kennedy. Da, 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 da. He's like, my pets. And then there's these demon dogs here. And yeah. I should design games for a living.
Where's the next save point?
Oh, it's a little after this. Oh, look, demon dog.
Demon dog.
Oh,
You're made of
come here, you.
fog.
I'm gonna make PETA pissed. I don't like PETA.
I don't either. They're garbage. They mad-mouthed Steve Irwin when they have a huge kill rate, where Steve Irwin and his family zoo do not. They don't kill.
Ah!
I freed you! Holy cow!
He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I smell the peanut butter on your breath. Neighbor's dog was out this morning.
Yeah?
Ran out to put it back in because it was right by the fence, and this one lady stopped and it came up to the car. She came out, petted it a little bit, but it was having trouble leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I hate putting their dog back in, and I don't want to put the dog in. I want someone else to find the dog and complain to them so they prevent it from coming out. It's always the same dog, too, and it's the biggest dog they have. Which is like, how come you always get out, but the other ones don't?
I thought you were gonna say it's the biggest dog ever.
It's huge. But
Not a big
it's
dog
nice.
person.
It's a sweetheart.
I like well-behaved dogs. I don't know. My dog has ruined me. I don't like my dog.
The worst thing about Dozer is he's a leaner. You pet him, he leans on you.
Oh, yeah.
Big dog. It's like, oh, big boy. But it's like, I just can't stand the thought because he's by the road right now.
Oh.
So it's like, I got to. And also, maybe this lady's still having trouble leaving. So I ran out.
Okay. I'm getting tired of it now. It was funny the first 12 times, but
Funny?
I'm sick of these dogs.
That's still kind of funny to me.
Oh, get off. Damn it. Don't you dare jump on me again, you bitch.
Wow, I'm surprised you were able to see his genitalia that fast.
Crap.
I need to go.
You have 7 minutes. Alright. We'll pick this up later.